Time for baseball on MLB Network from Citizens Bank Park in the city of brotherly love. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Houston Astros and the Philadelphia Phillies. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Aaron Nola is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a four-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Standing in, George Springer. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. A high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'm watching the guy they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Brantley.
First offering on its way. In there, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Astros 1 and the Phillies. And there you see the leadoff man, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll start us out in the home first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Now a swing and a miss, and McCutchen is set down for out number 1. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
One out, nobody on. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Here's Bryce Harper now. His career line against Garrett Cole. Just 3 for 14. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself. And the inning is over. 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail this one 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
No ball.
Behind 0-2 now. But he'll be in there with a double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
McCutcheon arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down to the alley, because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
The throw to the plate. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. From Philip. Here's George Springer. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Astros.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
George Springer.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's 2 for 4. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. He pulls into third safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
That is third. The right fielder.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Count remains at 0-2. Popped him up. Kingery over to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Now here's a
very happy with Alex Bregman right now. I'm the man. This goes to show you how good of a player he is.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hit to third. And here's another look at that highlight reel play with Show Track. Didn't have a lot of time to react, but he made a beautiful diving stop. And then you see the good hard throw across the diamond to record the out. Nice work. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Liner in there for a base hit. And he'll make the catch. Oh, check that. He didn't look it into his glove, and the ball drops in.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Into the box, number 44, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. A ball and a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Ball. Full count, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
The next 3-2. Is not going to get him as he swipes second. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Into the box now, Carlos Correa. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. McCutchen going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So it's 2 runs. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies,
first pitch on its way.
Andrew
tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
McCutchen.
One strike now from Cole. And it's fouled away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Locks him up for strike 3. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Here comes the first pitch. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 1 out and a runner on second base. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Cole, or the Cole train as he's frequently called. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder. And they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in now for
Batting
Philadelphia, Rhys
The
Hoskins.
first baseman, Rhys.
He's set and the pitch. And he takes ball one.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
And he misses 2-1. Real Muto stands at second with 2 gone. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. 1. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. From Philadelphia. Now at the plate, George Springer. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for Houston.
And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him. And a very interesting start to this one. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's got a 3-for-5 line. 1-0 the count. Lifted into the air to shallow center. McCutchen is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Not in time. He's in there at second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early in the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 2, Alex.
Next up for the Astros, Alex Bregman, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now that's popped up. Springer at second with 2 down. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Hit back up the middle. Segura to his left. He's there. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, errors are never welcome. But to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Popped up. Segura over to his left. Oh, no, he missed it. And they're going to. From Philadelphia. Here's George Springer. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for Houston.
And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1 as we get underway in Philadelphia. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Harper. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Batting third.
Now in the box, Michael Brantley. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Nola, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. And there you see the leadoff man, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll start us out in the home first.
Phillies.
Ready to
center
deliver.
fielder,
Here's the first pitch.
Andrew.
Fastball just inside. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Swung on and missed. That's strike two.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
Ground ball left side. And that's the first out. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup. The key to success is scoring early, putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
2 balls and a strike now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off again, ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's got 3 base hits in 16 tries. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
At 2-2. Real Muto, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
Got him. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Over to first. Cole just keeping him close. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly onto Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. Phillies strand one, still no score. Digging in now, Alex Bregman.
Off for Houston, the third baseman, number 2.
In there,
Alex
strike one.
Bregman.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will get all the way to the wall now. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him, but he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A runner at second, nobody out. Gurriel behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. Here's another 1-2 to third, but he gets back in time, safe at second base, and the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively.
That is it.
And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double play. He's got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up the chute.
The throw is wild, and it gets away. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Carlos.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
The catcher, number 28, Robinson.
I know we sit up here and talk about it a lot. Just grabbing the momentum, trying to tack on early runs as quick as possible. It allows the pitcher to go out there, relax, attack the strike zone. It keeps everybody involved. That 2-out RBI, I know it's early, but that just gives everyone a chance to just relax and compete.
Take something off, but it's 1-2 now. Hard hit at third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. Now to the plate, Gene Segura. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Time for a look at the Astros on deck. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play gold glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. The pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Cole, a former Pittsburgh Pirate. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Batting 8.
So striding forward now, Cesar Hernandez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Brantley is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. At the plate, Garrett Cole. 9-1-2 due up. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Cole is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
First pitch on its way. And that's taken for strike one.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. The 1-2. Gets the outside corner, strike three. So bases are empty here with two gone. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. This one's down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 1-0.
For the Phillies, the pitcher, Aaron Nola.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike two.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. One and one to Andrew McCutchen. Inside corner, called a strike 1 and 2.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are two away now.
Catcher.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter. Back on that pitch can be very tough.
And now 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3 and 2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The right fielder, number 3.
Striding in once again, Bryce Harper looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Realmuto, the runner at first with 2 gone. The 1-1 fouled away. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Phillies strand 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Michael Brantley. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Right Michael Brantley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down-and-in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Line drive to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3-hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. McCutchen has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The batter, the first baseman, Yulieski.
So a runner at third here with 1 gone, and digging into bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. 1-1. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now. 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Stepping in now, number 44. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Astros on top, 2-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1. Hit in the air down the right field line and foul. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Gene Segura standing in, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Segura behind on a 1-2 count. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. First pitch of the at bat. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Line towards center field. Springer is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Phillies down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Garrett Cole. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First pitch on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, George Springer.
Ready once again, George Springer. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Here's the first pitch to him. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Now the 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Hard hit ball to short. Segura backhands it deep in the hole. Throw won't get him. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Well, I can see what he was thinking. Thought he had a chance to make a play at first, but then he forced the throw, and an error is the result. They got to deal with a runner on second now.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Dickerson going back, and it's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0. In now, Michael Brantley, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Now the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Hit hard back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate, 0-2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Line drive snagged on a short hop. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. Middle of the afternoon here in the city of brotherly love. It's now 4-0 Houston. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And in steps Scott Kingery. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Kingery makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. And he had him set up perfectly there as he's not even close to touching that pitch. And on 4 pitches, he becomes out number 1.
Now batting, the second
In
baseman,
now, Cesar Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
No runs, no hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Jay Bruce will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Jay Bruce.
Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And low, it's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And nearly into the hit. The 2-2. And right into the shift. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail here 4-0. So coming to the plate, number 44. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Carlos Correa.
Now batting, Carlos Correa. First delivery to him on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him,